But I think everybody buying shit from this company. I just got this lens from them.
What's your shooting eye?
G7X Mark II.
Okay, that's what's up.
Oh, you meant the lens?
No, both.
Oh, yeah, G7X.
What's the lens?
It's a wide and macro conversion lens, LS24.
24 millimeter?
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, bro.
Bro, yeah, go ahead, bro. It's not gonna be a surprise.
We were just painting, and I'm very just big on like stupid shit being said. And Hollis was just painting, and we had watched the YouTube the other day, and Hollis was like, "Ray, did you watch more of that show on YouTube?"
What show were you watching?
Pause. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
The show doesn't matter type shit. This nigga Hollis proceed. We painting the wrong. He just, yeah, Ray. Do you watch YouTube a lot? No. Yeah, I'm just like the fuck. He goes, I fucking love YouTube.
Oh my god.
I just fucking love YouTube,
Yeah.
Ray.
He would say that.
I was looking. I said,
He'll just be saying
Yo. Bro. You hear me? Bro, what dollar thing? It's Ethan.
You on the way?
Yeah, CJ about to be here. He said you had the wrong address.
Have we missed CJ? I feel like. Has he been here?
He's nothing.
Peace.
Quality control.
Big dude? Oh, okay.
So, I don't know where he at, but he's probably about to pull up with his crew. He might be here. Not yet.
Hollis, can you see me from the window? No, look that way.
In the window? Someone.
I guess there like I thought it would be like visible from here.
Here, wait. I'm gonna swap places with you. You see me?
Vaguely, yeah.
Really?
A little bit. It's not dark enough, but I can still kind of see it.
Once it gets dark, we're gonna shoot right here.
Oh.
It's gonna be a vibe.
That's gonna be cool. Yeah, that's what you say. So this is gonna come down.
Yeah. We're gonna have a whole backdrop, and then I don't know, whatever Carter's magic wants, whatever he wants to do. It's gonna be cool. What successful people do, right?
Yeah, some shit like that.
What's this one?
Honestly, it's not just pretty, but it is good. It's very valuable stuff. I love it. It's probably like boring houses, so I think we don't need all
that's why I want to for him. So, man, he got the big ass lens. He think he doing some shit now.
That's the truth, nigga. You got me fucked up.
That nigga picked my camera up and said, "Who the little nigga now?"
Nigga, this hoe looks so good, bro.
Oh god, that shit is. I ain't gonna lie, that my camera, little nigga, that bit, bro. This shit, I was like, shit, I gotta get a lens, man, too. Alright. Fuck, we need a train. These are just shits we could do.
So, for the video, I was telling Hollis, I think the vibe of your character should be kind of just like bougie, like you're just kind of annoyed about the whole situation. Like kind of acting like that, right? So for this first shot, Hollis and 2J are both going to be sitting with the phone at the camera. And I'm going to have you just kind of over here, just like chilling on the couch, just like maybe like a foot up or cross or something, just like doing this, like looking around, like get on your phone, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Literally, like just keep doing that the whole time of the performance. Okay. And I'll let you know if I see something that's like.
Okay, yeah, because also I'm not laughing, so if I start laughing, I'm very sorry.
You're good. You're
Just have
good. We'll run it back. We'll run it back.
I was gonna say, should I get rid of my glasses type shit? Could that be a cool shot?
What do you mean?
Like where if I was like,
I was trying to
I'm throwing out ideas.
Except for Laura, I forgot my glasses.
For this one, literally, like, I kind of want you to just pretend like she's not even there.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
All right.
I won't be here. I'll express myself through like.
Yeah, exactly. And then are you cool with, I kind of want you to like, I'm trying to think of how to do it, but
Yeah.
like, I almost want you to, are you cool with putting like one foot up or like, I want you to kind of like, you could low-key put like,
You talking about like lay on
Like
the
this?
couch type shit?
you could do that.
That work?
That's kind of cool.
It's up to you.
Are you, yeah, let's just, if you're able to like, do you have any, I'm trying to, I want it to, I don't want it to look like they're sitting side by side.
Yeah.
I want her to be
I
like,
feel like on the edge of the couch, kind of. Or did you?
you're good.
What if you try something like you're like over here, legs up, and like you're texting, you're avoiding like eye contact, like you're not looking at him? Would that work?
As long as you're comfortable, because I know you got a skirt on.
Yeah, I also have shorts underneath, so
Okay,
I
okay.
did kind of prepare for that.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna be like.
I just want to make sure you're
Yeah.
good with that beforehand. Okay, cool.
Yeah, that video will get flagged.
That's being taken down immediately.
Yeah, whatever. Okay, cool. So could you do what he was just doing, just kind of put
Yeah,
both feet
I'll see
up?
how that works. Like,
Yeah.
no one's gonna see anything, but tell me if it looks like
Yeah, I got you.
weird.
Yeah, that's cool. And then Hollis, you're just going to perform do your thing. Again, I want you to just kind of look around, like get on your phone,
Yeah.
put your phone down, just like look around,
Like,
look
look
up, that
bored,
kind
I
of
guess.
stuff. Yeah, exactly. Just kind of look like you're just
Like
fed
you're
up, whatever.
moving.
Yep, exactly. And then I'm going to just fog it up real quick.
That thing's so cool, bro.
So cool.
Where'd you buy that?
Amazon.
They got everything on
How
Amazon.
much was it?
I don't know, like $100
Oh.
maybe.
Do you have to
That
like
sounds good,
charge
too.
it? Is it like a?
Yeah, you're going to charge a USB-C and then you got to
Okay.
buy the fluid for it too.
What is it, like propylene glycol?
Yeah.
How did you know that on the?
don't know.
Yeah, how did you know
I
that?
don't know.
Is it like propylene motor?
Okay. Let's do like a 20-second test run,
Alright.
and then we'll jump into it. So,
Let's show my boy.
you ready?
Yeah.
Drop top of vert, I got cash flow. Gucci on my shirt, this ain't no plateau. My bitch look like mad, call her tomorrow. Party till the sun up like tomorrow. I just sold a vert and now I'm running on the road. Staying on the road cause I be sticking to the code. I got a head start with this shit, got me on the road.
Okay, cool. I fuck with it.
Niggas. That's the
Don't listen to any of us. It's Hollis there. Hollis there.
Hollis in that bit, and if a bit round, they hollering.
Bro, it's not her starting. This is just the start. I'll say that.
This is just the start. This is the start. What they call you, Hollis?
Why you call me Hollis? He got the keys.
You gotta say it. Why? Let me say it. Why they call? Hold on. Talk to the camera. Why they call you Hollis?
Cause I make the bitches holler.
You gotta say it with a little more energy.
You know why they call me Hollis? Why are you calling me Hollis? Cause I make the bitches holler. I'm going upstairs. Y'all already know.
balls. Yeah, all the white niggas, they poppin' the cup, we slice like round balls. Yeah, shawty get lit of the sand, we in the air, we pour the falls. Yeah, niggas gon' play, they come with this end, man, we sellin' calls. Yeah, hoppin' on photo, but I don't fuck with these niggas, I think they 2 by 2. That nigga always some bread, need all of the money, just like I don't have. Hop in the CO2, your bitch gon' fly, but she been here. Nah, I know these niggas ain't kidding. 45 minutes, put that in my shit. I ain't your bitch all over my mouth, bitch, she just getting 30 lips. Hop on the stage and I write shit out, this shit so hot, get burning the seats. I'm gon' fuck all these niggas, I'm poppin' my shit, the way that I'm so rich. Damn, nigga, you show right there, I swear that home into my shit. You can get back on my humble and shit. 2016 on my 20
No.
Okay, is that where you're comfortable standing?
Alright. No, you good, bro. You good.
This is good. I want you to keep your body still. Does that make sense? So, I think it's arm movement, everything you see on none of the rest of
Why does feel like the Future album?
Move your arms only.
We don't trust you. We don't
Camera's here, you're wrapping around the camera. Got it? Yep.
Metro.
So you want these feet don't move. Everything else can focus in right here.
No, don't move your upper body. Only your arms.
Upper body and lower body.
So like, pretend like you're rapping, right? You're gonna be like, do all of this. Notice how I'm not doing any of this.
So you're just like
Shoulders still, just hand movement. And then I want you to lip sync to the song, okay?
okay.
Rap like the camera's right here.
Where you at?
Also, I totally forgot to tell you. I should have done
Wayne, man.
They scream this one for the money, bro. I'm already knowing. Trust
I
me.
do. Wait, this is the last.
Wayne, man. Wayne, man.
Alright, you ready?
Really?
I know what that is.
Alright, bet. What the name
He's
is?
at work.
I come through a sign.
Say what time you get off, fuck.
Don't move your body around again right now. I just said.
Hey, do it matter if we talking?
Alright, just run it.
I don't think it is. I'm gonna get on the audio.
Drop, I got cash flow. Gucci on my shirt, this ain't no flag, my bitch look like mad, call her mom. Party to the sun, like come on. I just saw the bird, now I'm running on the road. Staying on the records, I be sticking to the code. I got a head start with this shit, got me on the road. Run over your heart and then we break it in the phone. Yeah, all of my niggas, they poppin' the cup, we slice like round balls. We in the air, we pour the falls. Yeah, shawty gon' like my shit. We the body right around in the field, we do the dishes. ZOC skills, yeah. Shawty gon' like it, we drop, tied up like I got cash flow. Gucci on my shirt, this ain't no flag, though. I was all I'm mad, call up.
You gonna leave as soon as I come up, bro?
He just called me.
That's how you feeling, bro? Come on now. Come on, fam. It's fucked up.
It's right quick. What's up with it?
Why you pass over to me like that?
Nah,
He got the keys and we
Hey, hold on, It's the two. No, put it back on them. The 2 baddest kids in the group. In the crew. The 2 baddest
This
kids.
key got the keys. I'm with.
Hold on. Where the light at? Oh shit! I used it. Where it at? Where the remote?
But nah, we at Vibezvilla with it. We got what we got going on today?
We got a music video shoot. I'm here with
Key man.
That was so damn awkward, bro. What the fuck was that, man?
Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Yo, this is Ray. You heard Ray. We here with Vibezvilla. I'm here with
Key got the keys.
All right, Key got the keys, and then we got.
Turn them keys up, Key man.
Hold on, he ain't got the camera really towards you, really. For
It's a
real.
wide lens camera. Thank you very much.
Turn them keys
Can you
up.
restart? Cause you got me fucked up, man. I'm better than that now. Now restart.
All right, yo, you heard Ray with Vibezvilla. Let me go ahead and introduce you to.
Key got the keys.
And then we got
Key man.
here.
You
and-
pointed. Oh,
He said you recording. It's cool. Keep it recording.
Come on, y'all. Y'all disrespect
That's
me.
that's what makes it better if you keep recording.
I ain't never stopped it. It's just the fact y'all disrespected. I could point this bitch right there, and you still in the camera, bro. You see this? Nigga, come on now.
We here. We got a lot of great things going on. I'm telling you, bro. People don't even know about the features we got going on. You just got a placement. Cameraman got a placement with who?
Shit, Drake. That type shit.
Yeah, we here. We got a lot of things. We got some
That's how my
placements.
sound.
We got more loops. We really producers. Don't call us engineers. You know what I'm saying? We got over here.
Siggy.
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 Saggy.
Oh, girl in the kid.
I'm the newbie here, so I'm just kind of getting to know everybody.
She said she's
but
bad at tennis.
Everyone's really nice. No, I said I was great.
Oh.
but I'm good at it.
Yeah.
But
Just like that.
Vibezvilla.
Alright.
So y'all really just gonna disrespect my lens in front of my face that I just bought? Come on now.
Damn, when you get some new shorts, twin?
Boy, had these.
Oh, bro. When you seen them with them?
Wanna see the difference? You see that tree?
Oh, I thought about it. I want to watch the
Oh shit, hold on.
I got like,
Okay, look, so see that tree right
I
there?
got so many, bro, I did not know communication would lead me to being friends with like so many news reporters.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you said that tree. I was looking at that one.
Real
Yeah, the
shit.
one on the left. You see that?
On the left or the right?
On
I'm
the
like,
left. You see
The
that?
green?
Sports, sports journalists.
Damn. It got clear. Look, you see the whole tree.
You feel me? Okay, look. You see that? Look, that's right there. That's right there.
Even if you just do communications, it qualifies you to do that.
He zooms
Because
in.
most people aren't going to do
They go right face. Look, they go right face. You feel me? That's why I was like, y'all kept saying, I got y'all now. You see me? Yeah.
I've heard that people said that you can teach or whatever, and it sounds like it could, I think I could do the job, but I don't think I could be around kids like all day. Like,
You produce?
Yeah, he's engineer. Yeah.
What? Damn.
You said what? Okay, I got you. Let me, I'm gonna pack everything up and then I'm gonna come by out for like 10-15.
I was gonna say camera and not phone. I wanted to do so I'm gonna drop Blue Green Dress or something. Get to that.
No idea. So, other members, look, we still here working though. We're just gonna chill and see what come about. Are we good to sit over here?
Yeah, good.
Okay.
What's up, vlog, man? Y'all see what's going on Vibezvilla, man. Come on.
Big Vibezvilla. What? I should have brought my tripod. This is gonna be a little annoying. I don't know why I didn't. But yeah.
I would have had some, but I ain't giving myself nothing.
Call the Pulse. Report at 404-594-4001 and sound off.
Vibes and Visions ATL. Shout out to Post 101.3, the location ATL. We got some folks in the studio, man. We gonna holler at my peoples, man. First of all, I want to shout him out because he signed the wall before he even introduced himself. So we had to get him on air to talk about this situation. Big dog, what's up, homie?
Yo, what's good, what's good?
Man, what's your name? Introduce yourself.
Jay De Niro.
All right, Jay De Niro. What it is that you do?
Music producer, musician, photography, content, the whole 9 miles.
Okay, so you just a loaded weapon, huh?
Loaded weapon.
What's your favorite thing to do? Like, what do you do that's just so easy when you close your eyes?
Music, producing and guitar, honestly.
So like electric, bass.
Electric, bass. I did music coming up as a kid.
So for me, I was in orchestra when I was in elementary. Then I switched to band. I played like 7 different instruments. When they was talking, I try to stay within my lane, but
yeah.
I produced some crazy tracks that we heard on the radio growing up. But production, I was on Pro Tools when you had to have a key. You know what I mean? Yeah, I go back. You feel me?
Okay.
I had MPCs, old school. Now it's so easy. Like I was doing production right when Fruity Loops hit, and then once that happened, it was SoundCloud, and it was out of here. What's some of the stuff that you do as far as music? Like, do you do full on production? As far as vocal training, everything?
Production, post-production, live shows, jam sessions, really just along the lines. Like, when I say everything, I've been music since a kid. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Where originally from?
Vicksburg, Mississippi, representing from Mississippi.
Oh, shout out to the SIP. My homeboy that actually does a lot of our background music is on a station in the SIP. I will tell you the exact name, but he runs the whole station. It's a hip hop station out there.
Like the central area?
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna give you one before you leave. I'm gonna show you his page and everything.
Okay.
He used to live here. He went back over. His name is Mike Hargrove.
Mike Hargrove.
But he's a producer and everything. But he runs one of the stations out there. Damn, Mississippi's scary, bro. What part? So you said it was what part of Mississippi?
Vicksburg.
That's not a major urban area, is it?
No, it's right off the bridge coming.
You got some of them sundown rules out there?
No, not there. They there, but not Vicksburg.
No.
There was sundown towns in the SIP, though. Listen,
stay away.
I'm telling you, it's like so I used to do a lot of activism, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
trying to get a bird's eye view before other people actually catch up.
And like I tell people, bro, like that's why I apply a job, because like it's because everybody always knocks when y'all want to do something, right? Because it's like, oh no, you got to do it this way. Nah, bro, do it the way that you want to, and you learn as you grow. Like everybody's path is different. And so that's why I always relate to my YNs, because in my head, bro, I skipped a step, right? So you gotta think, I jumped from 17 to 30 mentally. So, but I was still, doing what I was doing. So, but I always know what everybody used to tell me when, you trying out of high school, well, you gonna be a bum. You gonna be half of them jokers that asking me for a job all the time.
Yeah.
You feel me? Even on my construction company, like, all the cool kids I went to school for, bro, inbox me all the time for a job on my construction side of the business. So, and it's just be the irony of it, bro. But like I always tell people, bro, you make your own path. I don't care what nobody else says. It's cool to, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna say don't listen to your parents, I'm not that guy, but bro, even your parents don't get it right, bro.
I like that you wanted to work. Most kids when they're young don't want to work.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like wanting to work is a whole different thing. You have to want that.
Well, but see, in our generation, bro, everybody was a hustler. Like so you know how we always say,
everybody was a hustler.
You understand, like not saying y'all, but y'all generation uses the drugs. Literally, our generation sold the drugs.
You know what's crazy?
So
my cousin,
it's a different mentality, right?
Yeah.
So it was just.
You know, it's a good analogy. And my cousin told me this and it stuck to me. The difference, even so, like with the music today, our generation, they'll rap about using it. Y'all rapped about selling it and getting it off.
Yeah.
And it's like, some was good at selling it and some was bad. But everybody was, and you gotta think about it. We was selling DVDs, we was selling CDs, like everything was a sale for us.
Hustling.
Candy, selling baseball cards. Like, bro, my daughter, I knew my daughter's my daughter, bro. Like, she started making bracelets and started hustling in school and started taking people for their lunch money.
Yeah.
The principal made a whole letter. Like, you can't do, like, my daughter's a beast. But growing up for us, nobody knocked that. But we would buy stuff from the school, we would buy it out from the school store. So we had school stores growing up, right? So say if the school store had 100 pencils. We would buy all the pencils, the mechanical, because everybody wanted mechanical pencils. We buy all of them for $1 each, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now they gotta come, now the students had to come to us for $1.50.
Oh,
you see what I'm saying?
They'll be the kids that sold snacks and stuff. They were getting all along too.
Bro, and then we started, so it was called Fun Dip, right? You remember the little white chalk? What do you mean, bro? They ain't nothing but Kool-Aid and sugar. We make our own Fun Dip, and man, everything was a sale.
Yeah. Everybody was selling fruities, man.
Big old head came through and took big old trash bags of folks stuff out of school. Like we was in this, they was out there selling chips, fruities, all kinds.
Well, I'm watching. My phone.
Are you straight?
I'm watching somebody 15 make $231 in a day in high school selling some fruities, bags of chips. You know what I'm saying? He come to school with athletic, but you think he in sports? He got snacks in there. You know what I'm saying? He got sports.
So the way I looked at it, like I was never in the dope game. Like this was my brother's stuff, right? But I was like, the reason why people buy dope is because it was something needed, right? Yeah. So within the element that I was in, what can I supply that fit a demand?
Yeah.
When you went to school, bro, like it wasn't no tap to pay, it wasn't no credit card. We ain't had none of that. We ain't had no cash app. We ain't had none of that. You feel me?
Yeah. And you'll ask mama, hey mama, can I get $5 before I go to school today?
No.
You know what I'm saying?
And so for us, everybody always wanted 50 cents. Why? So we can get ice cream. We ain't had no free lunch. For the ones, it was called reduced. And they got peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Reduced
lunch. Yeah, that was all you got on a reduced lunch. It was no free lunch back then.
Reduced.
It was reduced lunch, and you got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
It was nasty.
And them steak fingers they be serving, man,
we ain't had none of that.
Yeah, no.
It was the square pizza.
That square pizza or that molded pizza.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
So when I realized that, I was like, yo, if everybody, boom, bam. All right, because, all right, Ma, yo, look, if I give you this dub, you bought me, because, you know, now they $20 a box for the multi-pack chips. Bro, I used to get like 4 boxes for $20.
Yeah.
And then I sell them drums for $1 a bag, bro.
But and you had hustle though. That was more than anything.
That's
You had
all I had to
hustle.
do, bro. That's all I knew.
That was the difference.
And then, like, even when, like, my first business, bro, this is going to blow your mind, I swear. When I was 16, it was 2 Hispanic kids in my neighborhood, right? When I went to my uncle's neighborhood, I always saw the Hispanics cutting grass, right? And I was like, yo, I know they getting bread. Like, they just knocked on the door. So when I came back to my neighborhood, I walked around with a lawnmower. And I was kind of dude that I know how to talk. So the 2 Hispanic kids came to work for me. I got the customers. They cut the grass. We split the bread. I never had to cut grass.
I say you ain't touching no grass.
I'm about to say, you can have that grass. I don't touch no grass.
But yeah, think about it. Back then, we was getting $25, $30 a yard. And you knock out 10 yards in a day. 10 yards, bro.
Especially if they ain't too big.
And then once I'm done with the yards, right? When we done with the yards, now we got a party to go to that evening to throw.
I seen it.
It was always just money for me, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. I that's why I don't have a bunch of kids. I have 2 kids I'm blessed with. But everything I ever done, bro, it had to be money.
Yeah.
At time, money, bro. It's just, I don't know. And so, like, when I see y'all, like, with your production company, y'all being producers, bro, like, it's a method, bro. Focus on that shit. Zone in on it, bro. I'm telling you, you're going to get to it. What's up, D? Come on in and get to that bread, bro. You leave the door open, actually, because they turn the air off. They trip. You leave it open. Leave it open. I said that shit 3 times. Leave it open. And left all the door open. No more locked doors.
That's right.
But tell everybody where they can find you at on social media before we go out to a break. I done talked y'all head off today.
Personal, you know what? Y'all can find us at Vibezvilla. It's V-I-B-E-Z. Vibes with a Z. Villa. V-I-L-L-A. You can find him at jdenero.prod.
You can tell he was late to the party. We done said that. You can tell he was late to the party. He was on color people time.
Yeah. Well, look, you know, you heard Ray. That's my IG and Vibezvilla.
Where they can find you at, boss?
You can find me at pride.astro__. That's
Hold on, I didn't ask you though. What got you into music?
I was a band in high school. I mean, I ain't really have, come up with just being a musician or nothing like that. But I mean, family cookouts, them kind of vibes. It was always like my dad's side of the family, really. It was always just some music playing anytime we linked up with the rest of our family.
Got you.
Yep. So after band, then I went to college. I dropped out of college for a while, and then I started making beats. I was just like, it never crossed my mind that you can get paid to, make beats. And then one day I thought about it. And so I've been with it since then.
What instrument you played in band?
I was on the drum line, I played quads. Tennis, whoever.
You used to battle?
No, I ain't do all of that. I went to like a PWI, so we ain't do all of that.
You didn't grow up here though, did you?
Mississippi.
Oh, you did say that.
No, Mississippi.
That's crazy. So did one come and was like, yo, it's here, we eating?
That's a crazy story.
It's another side to the story.
We're going to talk about it when we come back from break.
That's crazy.
Because when I went to college, I was like, yo, it's nothing but a white town. I bring my peoples up here, we about to eat.
Yeah.
And of course, they all come up there, they start selling dope, going to jail, running down the street. I was like, no. But we're going to talk about this song when we come back, man. Post 101.3.
We not supposed to be here. I mean,
when I went to school, yo, I hit my 2 homeboys up, right? I was like, yo, bro, what we doing here, we can do.
Let's just save our story.
I said, what we can do, we're going to bring the story back. We're going to do a live interview on my show. That's how we do it. We're doing it on my show. Okay. But my show on Tuesday. But we did it, and I brought my people up to Washington. And my first nigga, he started robbing the coffee shop. He on the put him in the Eminem category.
Nah, he did less and still got a big statement going on.
No, he did less because of social media. Like, so here it is. So I come from the era where artists had to work, right? So it's a little bit different. I don't take away from how, because it's just a lot easier, but it still work because at the end of the day, when an artist pops now, they can be gone in a day. right? Because it's microwave generation. You know what I mean? Back then, the workload that an artist put in, they kept it consistent. Right now, you can get hot off one song and disappear and still make $1 million. That's just the difference. Like, and you don't care if you put out another record. You just made $1 million in 30 days off TikTok. What do you care about a record deal?
So you know, TikTok rappers, man, be going.
Making bread. So, as far as putting in the same bracket as someone like that, I don't know if I can put him in lyrically, but he's.
Now I'm just gonna say you did Vibez.
Whoa, Vibez. Vibez is good.
There's a reason why. I'm about to tell you something right now, right? I feel like there's a reason why Jay-Z and all the greatest rappers would never challenge this cat, bro. Nobody. And anybody that ever tried it lost. Nobody successfully battled and won against Eminem in the battle. Nobody. Nobody, bro. You can't name an artist that lyrically can, and see, we knock him because like, oh, that white boy doing some weird stuff. Cool. His commercial music is weird. But you put that boy in the battle, bro, nobody's ever survived.
8 Mile.
I agree you'll win anybody.
No cap.
Every time, bro.
That's,
we're talking lyrically. I'm not talking about what you put on the radio.
Yeah, for sure.
Lyrically, nobody touching that white boy, bro. And next up will be Busta Rhymes.
I miss with Busta.
Right? And then if we go in today's era, I'm gonna say B.O.B., I'm gonna say Young Dro. Like, these are people that, we're talking about lyricalists, bro. Dro go harder than Tip. Yes. Young Dro goes way harder than T.I. You let it tick the time right now. Bro, if you listen to Dro's music, right, and you listen to T.I.'s music, Dro goes harder, bro. But he's signed to an artist label, so they will never get the shine they need because the artists always look at Convict.
You know it's crazy.
Nobody went harder. There's way more harder artists that was on Convict music, but nobody can outshine Akon. Dro kills Tip, bro. B.O.B. kills T.I., bro. But they will never get the shine they need. What you about to say?
It's ironic you brought that up. So you know 217?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was on Instagram and just on his page and listening to like the old Atlanta sound, and I so happened to just be like, let me do a crash course through history. And Dro music came up, and T.I. music came up, so I went like way back to the first album, and I will argue with you, but I don't want my point to be invalid.
No, speak your mind.
No, but see, this is what I'm saying. We gonna say this conversation later. I'm gonna do my research for real, and come back.
The only album I'm gonna ever give T.I. that held some serious weight was the first album he ever put out, bro. I'm serious. After I'm Serious, he got a hold of the fame and saw the business side of hip hop. I'm not saying he didn't evolve. I'm not saying he didn't grow as an artist, but lyrically, T.I. can't keep up with the people on his own label, bro. He was just more marketable.
Off topic a little bit was, besides Eminem, who was your favorite artist then besides him?
Busta.
The people you named, the two, you said M and Busta.
Yeah. Jada.
Okay. I was trying
Jada's
to see
cadence is so hard.
So you gotta understand, like, you want me to transition to now's music?
Yeah, I was trying to see now today.
I would have to say I'll give Travis. Travis goes hard. Travis Scott goes hard. You heard of Big Grit?
Yeah.
Big Grit. If I had to do Atlanta, I would always say Andre. Andre 3000, like, you just can't go wrong.
Decatur wears great, man.
But and I tell people they sleep on his dude. I don't care what nobody say, bro. Lil Baby's got it, bro. From his first album until now, bro, you can see the growth in his music, bro. Like, he may be the worst person to interview because that joker can't talk for nothing, but to know how he took his story and actually he learned the art of music. And you can tell by the way how he's grown as an artist. Like, I look at an artist's path, his journey, and how they grow. I don't never judge on freshman albums.
I love how he addressed things. Like, he don't get in beefs like that or anything. I agree with you on that.
He's great finessing, right? But one of my favorite Southern artists of all time, rest his soul, be Dolph. Dolph goes in, bro. Right? Dolph is one of them guys. But I mean, I don't listen to too much of the TikTok rappers. I just can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I ain't never been on mouth speed.
I can't.
You do TikTok dances, though?
I do dance in a heartbeat now. Rod Wave is too.
Whoa.
I tried to do the Rod Wave, but it's just like, bro, I was about to wreck my car. Bro. Like, I was listening, I was like, I just want to just run my car into the wall. Like, that's a depressive dude, bro.
Now, see, people get on their wave. You go ahead.
I can see where you're coming from, but I feel that's not the word. I would say expressive.
I would say dark.
I would say expressive.
Because a lot of people be making dark or depressive music.
Because y'all, like, not you in this room, but y'all generation is in a real dark space, bro. Like, y'all got a lot to compete with, right? Y'all have to, y'all lives compete with the lives of people's fake success. We didn't have that growing up.
Yeah, that's true.
We didn't have to deal with that.
That's some real shit.
Like, y'all gotta come, you gotta understand, bro. And when I say this, like, I was like, if I was growing up today, bro, I would probably be a drug head too. Like, I'm not even, and I'm a very strong-minded dude, but it's like, bro, the stuff that y'all have to compete with, and it be subconscious. It's not like you wake up like, I gotta be better than the next, because unconsciously you're not even thinking that. But you're watching success, or what you think success is, every day with somebody close to you or your peers by the swipe of your finger.
And they just faking it.
We had to see somebody struggle and man, like, bro, that joker there, he been cutting grass for the longest, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, he been putting roofs up for 2 years. He finally got his breakthrough. Now it's like, bro, I do content. He doing content. Why am I not popping? Y'all fight algorithm, bro. Like, we didn't have to fight that. That's why suicide and drug use, like, it's because it's so, like, technology has messed up this generation.
I say doom scrolling, it got to a real bad point now. It's just
what? The worst thing we had with scrolling was plenty of fish, like.
You know what I'm saying?
And we was getting catfish, right? Like, this is crazy. Like, y'all can type their whole resumes on a phone, bro. You're like, I need a resume for a job at Walmart management, and your phone prints it out.
Yeah, I do that all. Yeah, I ain't even gonna lie.
Bro, we was on Microsoft Word trying to get this together, and not everybody had a laptop, so you had to figure it out. So
I had to go to my auntie house.
I would say, like, the reason why you look at Broadway as expressive is because that's how y'all mentality works, and y'all express yourself in that way to an extent. To people like us, it's like, bro, this joke is about to kill itself.
See,
and think about it. Why you think he stopped rapping?
It's not even about the words. It's just the way the music feels.
See, you're a producer. You're listening to the melodic part. Yeah. You're not listening to the words. But if you muted that beat and listen to him, you'll run your head into the wall.
Yeah.
You're catching the vibe because it's what you do. You express yourself through beats.
But it's
I see where you're coming from, but he's just one artist. People judge like he a playlist, and that's what I dislike. They'll start speaking like as if they're listening to him on a daily, when there's many other artists to get a different feeling. So, you know, you don't have to listen to Rod Wave all day.
I can't, but when you look at his concerts and all them kids are crying because they relate to the depressive shit that this man's going through, that is scary.
I ain't think about that.
That's scary, bro. They be in there in tears, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, that is true.
Like, you not at a Rod Wave concert like this, bro. You like this.
I ain't gonna lie.
If you go on that route,
think about it.
What about the concerts where everybody is singing and rapping about killing each other? What's
like who?
With that? I ain't gonna say no names.
What do you mean? Say the names, bro. This is no filter, no feelings. Say the names.
Say the name.
Say the name.
Bro, say the name.
We just gonna say artists today, because most of the music, generally is about violent music. It's not him that's influencing these feelings.
No, it's definitely not just him.
Yeah, but when you go to those concerts, though, you don't leave with the thought of killing yourself. You're leaving with the act of revenge. So here's the difference, right? I'm not saying either one is right.
Somebody gonna die.
I'm talking about getting back.
Somebody gonna die.
Yeah, I'd rather be somebody than me.
I'd rather take